Alright, so this is gonna be my first take on this video. Hopefully I don't get a cop on me for loitering or prowling on private property. I'm over at the church parking lot, so it was kind of like the only place where I feel like an aspiration or inspiration to really kind of discuss this topic. And kind of the thing that I wanted to get on and touch on is habits. Early on, it's something that I really struggled with. I was inconsistent. I struggled with building a habit. I would tell myself, I'm gonna do this, this, and that. And I'd fail each and every fucking time. I couldn't figure out a way to get away from temptation or get away from chasing that dopamine, whether that dopamine be girls, going out clubbing, drinking, smoking. It's just something that overall I struggled with for a long time. Up until recently, like up until 14 weeks ago, really, when I decided to make this radical change in my life where I wanted to build good and consistent habits. And if you're a procrastinator, if you're someone who's lazy as fuck, who struggles to get up and do what they're supposed to fucking do, this is the video for you. This is something that me, the king of being like lazy and procrastinating and the person who has the most fucking difficulty to get shit done, I can tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. And it all starts with one habit, one good habit. And it starts with that one habit that you have to do every single solitary day. This habit has to be done every day. All right, so the plan is you start with one habit, and then through time you transition into two habits, and then you transition into 3, 4, 5, and you kind of build off of that. So my recommendation is that you start off with a habit that I first started with was doing my bed. That was easy enough. All right, I told myself every morning that I wake up, I'm gonna do my bed. So I'd wake up, do my bed, and that was the thing off the list, fresh off my mind, and I felt good about it. You know, it might not be something big, but it was something so small on a micro level that I was joyful about it, you know. As someone who was inconsistent, who couldn't keep good habits, I felt good that I did my bed each and every single day. I got it done on the first day. Okay, whatever. The second day, all right. Third, okay. Second week, third week, fourth week comes by, and I'm already 1 month into doing my bed. 1 month into a good habit. So once I was a month into that habit, I transitioned. I woke up one day and I was like, I need to get back into working out consistently. Because throughout that, when I built that first good habit, I was working out, but I was hella inconsistent with it. I was going 3, 4 times a week, 2 times a week, then 1 time a week. It was all over the place, you know. On average, I was probably going 8 to 10 times a month. I really wasn't getting shit done, and it probably even less than that now that I think about it, about 4 times, 6 times a month. It was really bad. I was at least going to the gym 1 time a month. There were months where I wouldn't go at all, where I just completely fucking forgot about it, and I put my job in a pedestal, and I made my job the pinnacle of my life. Don't do that, all right? So, like I said, start off with one good habit, and that habit for me was doing my bed. All right, listen closely. That one habit for me was doing my bed. Find that one habit for you. Maybe it's doing your bed, maybe it's brushing your teeth, maybe you want to go longer, reading a book, reading a chapter every night, reading a page every night. Just start off with one good habit, and then transition that one good habit and make a second habit out of it. For me, I started doing my bed, and then I started being consistent at the gym. Once I was consistent at the gym, I was consistent at the gym for a whole month. So I built one habit of making a bed 1 month, and then the next habit was built in the gym, and I went to the gym for 1 month. All right, what I did when I started that habit, halfway throughout the month, I bought this bro split pack off of somebody, and I just did those workouts every day for 12 weeks. I changed it up 2 weeks ago, but for 12 weeks, I was doing that gym routine. Now, while I was going to the gym and getting that routine in, my sleep and nutrition wasn't the best. So what did I tell myself? All right, I need to start tracking my macros. I need to start going to Target, buying meat, beef, yogurt, protein, whatever it is that's gonna make me grow more. Because throughout the time that I was going to the gym, you know, building that second habit, I was eating 3 meals a day, but I really wasn't tracking what it was that I was eating. I made sure that I kind of ate something healthy, something at least that was good for me. I was eating chicken 2 times a day, and maybe I eat beef, something from yesterday, or maybe I'd make eggs. But for me, it was just building that habit. All right, so let me restart again. I started with my first habit of doing my bed every day. I did that for a month. And then the second month, I transitioned into going to the gym. And I did that for a whole month. And then for that whole month, I tracked myself going to the gym, and I would eat 3 meals a day doing that. So while I did that, it really wasn't me eating, you know, choosing specifically what I want to eat, but I knew in general that chicken and beef was at least something good for me. So I'd eat that 3 times a day. And I'd try to add 1 or 2 snacks. I did like a granola bar. Now, maybe it wasn't the best way, but it was the best way for me at the moment in order to build and rewire my brain and telling it, look, I'm doing my best and I'm building good habits. I'm building off of them. I'm building a foundation. So the thing is that when you immediately start to go into something, when you immediately push yourself hard as fuck at the gym, you go every single day, you don't take a rest day, you're going to burn yourself out. Depending on, everybody's different. But for me personally, I would burn myself out and I just stop going to the gym. I'd say, fuck this shit. You know, I'm not doing it anymore. If I went too hard, I just say, fuck it. I burn myself out because I guess I'm not the type of person who goes hard at one thing all together. I have to kind of transition. So the key word here is transitioning your habits. I did my bed, started working out, and then I started tracking my macros. I did my bed 1 month, worked out the second month, and I started tracking macros the third month. And I kind of, each of those 3 months, on each thing, every time I started my habit, I would start on a broad scale. So just doing your bed, okay. Go to the gym, do what you gotta do. You know, make yourself comfortable, make yourself used to going to the gym first. Make yourself used to eating the right things, and then transition to making yourself used to tracking your macros. Because once you build the habit of going to the gym, then you start building the habit of, all right, I'm gonna start taking the gym seriously. I'm gonna start looking at the workouts that I'm doing, how it is that I'm gonna work out, doing the proper method. But before you get there, sometimes you have to just start going to the gym. Just do it. Just start. Okay? So I'm gonna say this one more time, and I'm gonna wire for you. And this is what worked for me, and this is kind of the example. If you don't know what the fuck to do, I'm gonna give it to you. This is your template. Start doing your bed 1 month. All right? It doesn't have to take a month for you to start going to the gym, but do it according to your person. Start by doing your bed 1 month. All right? Slowly transition into your second good habit. Going to the gym, whatever it is. And then from going to the gym, simultaneously start eating good. 3 meals a day, 2 snacks in between. Those 3 meals can be chicken, beef, whatever. Just, your brain has to have the impression that it's a good meal, and make sure it's a good fucking meal. Don't be eating fried chicken, fried beef just because it's fucking protein. It's high in cholesterol, high sodium. It's bullshit food. All right? If not food, then keep a track of your water. Drink 5 water bottles a day. All right, you can start there. And then 3, start tracking your macros and start tracking what it is that you're actually eating. Start going to Target, Aldi, Walmart, and shopping for your own food, and shopping according to what it is that you want to put into your body, how you want to energize yourself, how you want to handle yourself moving forward. All right, so start like there. I wish I had a whiteboard, and I'll probably get back home, draw it on a whiteboard, show you how you have to do it, and that way it's probably easier for you guys to understand. But that's kind of how I started my good habits. That's how I've been able to be consistent these last 14 weeks. All right, I started week 0 just doing my bed. I'm not counting week 0 into my gym routine. I started, you know, week -3 or 4, I started doing my bed. And then week 1, I decided, right after we woke up, I'm gonna start going to the gym. and I started going to the gym every day, every other day. But the thing is that I rewired my brain to make the gym my lifestyle, make it consistent. So now I've been consistent at the gym for the last 14 weeks. Keep in mind, brother, I've been consistent to the gym for 14 weeks now. Before I turned 25, I was inconsistent to the gym since I was a sophomore in fucking high school, dude. From the moment I was a sophomore in high school back in 2017, I was pulling the same weight practically. Tricep pushdowns, I've been doing 20 pounds. I had been doing 20 pounds from 2017 all the way up until 2024. It wasn't until 2025 that I changed up my routine and started upping the weight more. So I've been pulling the same shit for about 6 years, not growing at all. And I'm just now seeing real results from my physique because I've been upping the weight. I've been keeping track of what I'm eating. I've been keeping track of my recovery. I've been keeping track of my supplements. And I've been keeping track on how it is that I'm working out. All right? Don't let deteriorate yourself from this all other information. Just start with the basics. Okay? And that's the best information on habits that I can give you. If me, a former lazy ass motherfucker, formerly procrastinative motherfucker, who had no real direction in life. I've always known what I wanted to do, but I never implemented it. But for me, if I could do this, if I could turn my life around at I was 24 when I got into my mind. If I could turn my life around and execute it at 25 and I'm heading towards a new direction, you can do it too. You're probably 30, 40, you're probably 18, 15. Dude, you have hella fucking time. Even if you are 30, 40, 50, 60, dude, you're still there, dog. If you're still mentally aware watching this video and you're comprehending what I'm saying and you're able to move your 2 arms and 2 legs, there's people out there that can. But if you're able, if you're mobile, and you can comprehend, you're coherent, you can go out there and change. I don't know how many old people I see at the gym that are 50s, 60s, 70s, still pushing themselves forward because they want to be healthy. Don't wait until you're older than you are now to try and do something about it. Just start now. And if it's coming from someone like me who struggled with it for 24 years, 25 years, brother, you can do it too, man. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with anxiety. I had all these other issues. But guess what? It's bullshit, man. It all comes down to what you consume, the content you're consuming, and how you're handling and guiding yourself throughout the days. Yes, I still have moments where I feel like I'm sad, where I'm anxious, where I'm going through these hella different things. But guess what? Put your faith in God. Get into prayer. Honor God through everything you do, through every action you take. Take the moment to pray and appreciate Him for what it is that He does for you, for giving you another day. Don't skip out on that. Don't forget that. With each and every habit, God is playing a role behind that. All right? That is His way of reminding you that you're here for a reason, that you have a direction, and you can start off with a good habit. And that good habit can be something as simple as making your bed. And that's kind of pretty much what I wanted to get on here and say, because it's been on my mind, it's been lingering. If I started my process now and I've been successful for the last 14 weeks, I've been feeling the results, I've been seeing the results, I've been implementing the results, why not give this information out to somebody who could probably use it? Use it, right? If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'll get on a whiteboard, draw it out for you, and put it on the video, or I'll probably put it in a picture. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but it's so easy. It's so practical. Just apply that practicality to it and just do it. As long as you're doing it and you're not overanalyzing, you're not stuck in analysis paralysis, and you apply that practicality to it, it will work out for you. Just don't overanalyze it. Don't stay sitting down, oh, am I going to do this, or would I rather go to sleep? No. Just fucking do it. Run away from the thought of you not wanting to do it. Run away from that thought of laziness. Run away from that thought of sluggishness, that lethargic feeling. Run away from it. Get up and get yourself to do it. All right? It doesn't take any thinking to do it. Not much thinking to do your bed. Not much thinking to get up and go to the gym. Not much thinking to get your phone out and track your macros. Not much thinking to eat healthy. Just do it. Right? Don't let yourself get rid by that sugar cane or that donut that you've been, no, just push it away. All right, there's moments for that. Trust me, there's moments for that. You can dedicate a day accordingly and such. You don't have to just completely stop eating sugar just because you're on this journey to self-improvement. You can still do that, but you have to have control over it. It can't have control over you. All right, so before this gets any longer, I'm gonna finish off like this. We're gonna finish off strong, and next clip will be the whiteboard, drawing it out for you, making it practical so you guys can look at that. So this is the habits whiteboard that I've done. Our keyword here is going to be transition. First, start off with a good habit. Make your bed every morning. Become consistent on a daily basis. Do it every single day. Get used to it. Your brain will rewire itself slowly. You will get dopamine just from doing your bed. And after you've been doing it consistently for 2 to 3 weeks, or however long you do it, your brain will get used to it. It'll get the dopamine out of it. It'll be like, we got this done. We're being consistent at something. We have a foundation. All right? So now that you're good with that habit, transition to going to the gym. Go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. Simply just start going. Just start showing up. Get on the treadmill. Start pulling some weights, even if you don't know what you're doing. And even once you're at the gym, you're showing up, you slowly transition into educating yourself on the weights you want to pull, on what kind of split you want to do, on how much you're pulling, the form you're using to pull the weight. Educate yourself on the matter. All right? And you can simultaneously track the macros along with that, eat good, whatever it is, however it works according to your personality. All right? So from there, you transition to tracking macros. So you're showing up to the gym, you're getting stronger. Well, now you got to start eating healthy. You want to really progress in the gym. You really want to see real change in your physique. You start tracking your macros. You start tracking what it is that you're putting inside of your body. All right. So you can start with something as simple as just eating 3 meals a day like I did, 2 snacks in between. Those meals, just make sure that they're healthy. You don't really have to track everything. Just start off with chicken, beef, fish, whatever it is. If you buy your own food, do that. If you don't buy your own food, ask your mom and dad, hey, can you buy chicken, you buy beef? I'm trying to get better, all right? No one's against that. And for whatever instance, if they are, just do the best you can. You go to school, you have something, just try your best. Try and get the best, try to consume the healthiest thing you can with high source of protein, what's going to make you feel good and what's going to promote and influence your growth, right? So start off with that. And yeah, this is pretty much the board. The keyword is slowly transitioning from one good habit to another habit to another habit. And it can get more complex. You can add 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you're so used to them, they just become your lifestyle. They become a part of you. And you can transition onto doing other things. You can transition onto building a business, just bigger and better things. Just do things according to where you want to be. Act like you're already there. Day one, act like you've been doing it for years. Just carry that personality along with you. In your brain or in your mental state, just fake it in your mind until you actually make it. And once you start seeing your results, it's like, wow, we did it. But yeah, just take a good hard look at it, and this is what it is. If you have any questions, you need any assistance with anything or we can help each other out, get better along the journey, just hit me up.